Namaste, Kevin, and welcome back to this 12 days of yoga challenge. For those who are brand new here today, my name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch, and welcome to day 5 of this 12 days of yoga challenge. Just said that, but we're going to say it again, where we are going to explore our yoga practice. So this is going to be a different flow for my channel. As you can see, and maybe if you follow me on social media, I have hurt my knee with suspected meniscus tear. So I'm actually not allowed to do yoga for the next few weeks as I rest it and I allow it to heal. So I've had to change things up with this 12 days of yoga challenge. And for a couple of these practices, we're going to do a chair-based flow. Now, chair-based yoga is actually one of my favorite yoga practices. I do teach it in my studio here in Pembrokeshire, and it is something that has really opened my eyes and really allowed me to change my perspective on what I think a physical yoga practice is. It's something that I really do enjoy, and I hope you enjoy it too. So in this 20-minute flow, we are going to look at opening up the hips, opening up the shoulders from the comfort of our chair. So you can do this maybe in bed, or you can do it at a desk, or if you do prefer to do it standing up, you're more than welcome to do it standing up. But it's going to be a really mobility focused flow, finding a little bit of core engagement, and just like I said, exploring our definition of yoga. So we're going to begin straight away, my darlings, by coming in to a comfortable seated position, whether you be in bed, at a chair, at the kitchen table, or at the desk. But what we're not aiming to do is not aiming to slouch our way into the chair. We want to keep both feet firmly planted onto the floor. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and bring the belly button in. So you start to create a beautiful long line of energy. It's a really activated pose, kind of like our Tandasana. We want to feel it. With those shoulders rolled away, we're going to flip the palms up towards the sky, and all together we're going to take a beautiful deep inhale through the nose and a slow exhale all the way out. Maybe you have the eyes open, gazing at a point just on the floor. Maybe you have the eyes softly closed. Whatever feels good to you, but just give yourselves a few moments to bring yourself into this practice. No matter where you are practicing, whether you do a physical pro yoga practice on your mat, you do a chair yoga, or you do yoga nidra, it's always important to bring yourself to the mat and start to quiet the chatter of the mind, especially during this festivities. So focus on aiming to get that breath all the way to the base of the belly. Feeling the belly rise and fall. As we are activating this seated pose, maybe you start to feel a little bit tired, and that is okay. When it comes to a chair, we're normally kind of slouched in it. We're not really paying attention to our posture, but because we're activating it, you're going to start to feel the core. You're going to start to feel the length through the crown of the head. And today we're going to start to wake up that third eye. We want to start to explore our practice, change our opinions, and start to bring in a new perspective onto what we understand a physical yoga practice to be. This has been something that I have been challenging myself to look at over the past couple of weeks with my knee. And then when you're ready, we're going to take 3 rounds of cleansing breath. So on your inhale, we're going to draw those shoulders all the way up to the ears. Squeeze it here. And exhale. Beautiful. Drop it down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping those shoulders rolled back without letting them roll forward. We don't want a forward fold here. We're going to drop the chin to the chest. And starting to get a really gorgeous stretch at the back of the neck here. And making some gorgeous slow movements. We're going to draw that chin up to one shoulder. Move through center, take it to the other. Beautiful. And keep moving it from side to side. So we're not rushing this movement, we're taking it nice and slowly, some gorgeous half moon circles. If it feels okay to you today, Kevin, maybe you transform half moon into a full moon by drawing that chin all the way up to the sky. moving and taking it in one direction, and then move and take it in the other. Beautiful. Before we gently bring that head into the center, if the eyes are closed, blink them open. From here, we're going to interlock the fingers and begin to press first the palms away and then lift those arms up towards the sky. So we're aiming to keep the ears between the triceps, so not letting that body forward fold. Pull back on those arms to open up the heart here and find a little bit of a back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Round into the shoulders, keep the ears between the triceps and begin to pull the spine towards the back of the chair. So taking some seated cat-cow movements. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, curve it here, ears between the triceps. 3 more times. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, send it forwards. 1 more time. Inhale, lift it high. No, not 1 more time, 2 more times. Exhale, send it forward. 1 more time this time. We inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, send it forwards. Push, push, push forwards for 3, 2, and 1. Begin to lift the body. Relax left hand to take hold of the side of the chair and take a side body stretch here. So you want to bend the elbows. Keep both sit bones rooted down, both feet to the floor, and take a side body stretch. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Right hand takes hold of the side of the chair. Lift left arm up and overhead. For 3, 2, and 1. This time we engage the core. Left hand floats behind us. Keep both sit bones down and take a little lean here. Feet planted firmly. And we want to find that side body stretch. So don't find yourself flipping into a back bend. Engage that core. Hold. 5, 4, 3. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Move through center. Take it to the other side. Right hand slides beside us. Left arm up and overhead. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that body into the center. Relax the hands into the lap. And from here, we're going to walk the feet a little bit wider than the hips width apart. Now, how far you can take the legs apart completely depends on you. I'm going to have to keep a little bit of a softer pose just because I can't really open my leg that far with my left knee. So you're going to bring the heels in and walk the toes out a little bit. It's almost like you're coming to a goddess stand. Keep the seat bones rooted down or make it a little bit more intense by coming on to the side of the chair. And then from here, we're going to begin to rest elbows onto the knee and forward fold. If you have the space, you can come all the way down. Relax the head. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, right hand to the mat or right fingertips. Pull left arm all the way to the sky. Gaze follows the fingertips for 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, pull right arm up to the sky. Gaze towards the fingertips, holding 3, 2, and 1. Relax right hand down. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, roll that body all the way back up and bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Walk those feet a couple more centimeters wide, so take a lovely wide stance. Heels in, toes out. We're going to take some goddess tips here. So bring in the hands to prayer, roll shoulders away from the ears. We inhale. Exhale. Find that side body stretch. So not opening up here or forward folding. You directly tilt from the hips. We begin to bring left elbow to gently touch that left thigh. Pull right shoulder to the sky. Gaze high for 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to have to soften my pose a little bit too painful. Exhale, take it to the right hand side. Pull left shoulder up so that right elbow is just hovering above the knee. Holding 3, 2, 1. Move through center. This time open up the arms nice and wide. Holding 3, hold 2, 1. Move through center. Hands come to prayer. Take it to the other side. Open up the arms. Holding 3, 2, And one. Beautiful. Bring the body into the center and wiggle the feet to touch. From here, we're going to take a figure of 4 hip stretch. So starting on the right hand side, you're going to take that right ankle just above the left knee here, flexing the foot. One hand takes hold of the foot, one hand takes hold of the knee. We inhale to find length. Exhale, begin to forward fold, pressing onto that knee to open up the hips here. Relax the head down. Seeing how far you can forward fold here. But always remembering to keep that foot flexed. Protect your knees, people. Beautiful. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Lift the body all the way up, still holding on to that foot and to that knee. We lift it up and begin to take a little bit of like rocking the baby movement. So beginning to open up that hip all the way to the side. Now 2 options. You can take a modified kind of half baby pose by taking hold of that right knee into the crook of the right elbow and open up that hip to the side. Flex the foot here and lift that chest, or if you have it in your practice to take hold of the foot and extend it here, you can do so. But we hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep the chest lifted, 2, and 1. Bend at the knee, bring it into a center, relax it down. Now you're going to take it over onto the left hand side. I obviously can't do that, so I'm just going to do the right hand side again. But what you're going to do is take the outside of that left ankle to just above the right knee, flexing the foot, take hold of the knee and the foot and begin to forward fold here. Just a reminder that I'm having to do my right side again, if you're wondering if I've lost my mind. Forward fold here, really opening up that left hip. Recognizing if you find this pose harder doing it from a chair pose, or maybe you find it kind of easier. No right or wrong answers, completely dependent on how your body is responding. But remember, day 5, there's 12 days of yoga. Explore your physical practice. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, roll body up. Take hold of that foot and that knee and begin to rock that baby. So opening up those hips a little bit. Oh, my chair's sliding all over the place. And then what you're going to do, you can move into a modified half happy baby by tucking the left knee into the crook of the left elbow. Open up that hip. If you have it in your practice, take hold of the big toe or that foot. You're going to open it up here. Keep the chest lifted. Hold 5. Hold 4. 3. Hold 2. And 1. Bring that leg into the center, relax it down. And from here, you're going to slide both legs out. Flex the feet here and begin to forward fold. So keep the hip bones rooted down. Again, I can't go that far here. So you're just going to imagine that I'm forward folding. So look to see if you can take hold of the feet. Maybe you take hold of that chair. Core is engaged, but start to stretch out the hamstrings. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, begin to roll the body up. Plant the feet firmly in to the mat beneath you, the ground, and begin to walk them a little bit wider. Heels come in, toes point to the outside. From here, we're going to take some twists and we're going to take some Surya Namaskar, so some sun salutations. Working with those hips rooted down, working with that core. So when you're ready, we inhale to sweep those arms all the way up to the sky, gaze towards the fingertips. Exhale, engage the core, begin to forward fold, floating the hands off the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, roll the body up, sweep those arms up and overhead. Back to heart center 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, roll the body all the way back up. Final time, we inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lift the body up, sweep those arms up and overhead. This time, take a twist over to the left-hand side. Left hand finds the back of the chair. Right hand comes to the side of the left thigh. Keeping that spine lovely and long. Inhale, move through center, sweep both arms up and overhead. Exhale, take a twist over to the right hand side. Inhale, move that body back into the center, wiggle the feet closer together and begin to roll those shoulders in one direction. Move and take it in the other. Bringing this movement into the hands, rolling the wrist in one direction. Roll it in another. Before we inhale, sweep the arms back up and overhead. Left hand comes over to the right hand side of the head, and we're going to take a gorgeous neck stretch here, ensuring that we extend the right arm and flex the hand here. Inhale, float both arms up and overhead. Exhale, take this neck stretch to the other side. Inhale, sweep both arms up and overhead, gaze between the thumbs, and then bring the hands through prayer, relax them to the lap, and we move back into that grounding seated position that we did at the beginning of the practice. So remembering that these 12 days are just 20 minutes long, just long enough to kind of dedicate some time to our mental health, dedicate some time to taking care of ourselves, especially during the festivities. I find even that we spend a lot of time focusing on other people. So closing the eyes, keeping that breath steady. If you are practicing at work, at your desk, or in your home, there's maybe kids, there's chaos going on, start to tune them out now. And you're going to start to bring your full awareness to the space between the eyebrows. Picturing this lovely glow, this gorgeous blue. And start to picture it, how small it is, how big it is, how bright, how dull, anything at all. Just bringing that full attention to your third eye chakra. Remember, today's practice is all about exploring our understanding of yoga, exploring the boundaries of our body, and exploring the idea of challenging ourselves, maybe doing a yoga practice that you're not used to. I know this is a challenge for me at the moment. And then making an intention to yourself to keep this third eye open, to keep that beautiful glow burning bright. As we close the practice with a beautiful deep inhale and a slow exhale, bowing low, bringing hands to prayer at heart center. Bowing with gratitude to ourselves, to those who joined us, and from me to you. Thanking you so much for joining me for day 5 of this 12 days of a yoga Christmas challenge. I really hope you enjoyed exploring something new today. If you did, let me know by sending me a message over at my Instagram at @TheYogiWitch or by commenting below. But thanking you so much for joining me here, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 6 as we take a little rest. I'll see you soon, Kevin.